guys, and welcome back to BoA TV. It's late night GT4 Intercontinental League here at Misano, and this time I'm going to be joined by a nice surprise, David Coulthard.
I wish.
Yeah,
Even not?
Unfortunately, it's just Coulthard. Thank you very much for joining me, mate. I'm looking forward to it. That bit more now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Just a button that I can't do. They're driving, but fair enough. Oh, we have a bit of feedback coming through there.
Yep, I just realised that's me. That's the Italian music playing. So, oh, that's going to be interesting. I've been really turning it down before I do the opening intro. It's going to sound like last of the summer one. First racing was interesting, loads of action. So it gets really dark.
I'm tracking. Although that mean Butch and Rock had a cracking last year.
You've gone really quite quiet there. So you're like too far away from
the batteries had went on my controller, apologies all. I'm saying me and Shug and Dutch had a fantastic race last year on this track.
Yeah, I remember that actually. We had a video of it. Was it that last year or the year before? I think they've done it in season 1 Misano as well, didn't they?
I think it's a mainstay, is it not, on their sort of GT4 nights?
Oh, does that mean I'm going to have to do my introduction over again, Neil? It's alright, I'll put you through that. But yeah, Tuck's top of the times at the moment. He's been there or thereabouts, he just hasn't had the consistency, has he?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed I'm missing out, because me and Hutch have had a fantastic battle over the last couple of races. We've just seem to been joined at the hip, so a bit disappointed. I see Little Man's up there as well. He's really been flying in that BMW.
Yeah. Oh, Little Man. I gave my driver of the season to pretty much, well, improver anyway.
Fair do, he's been excellent. I just wonder if the boys are still sandbagging. Surely we're far enough in the season now that we don't need to be doing any of that.
So, I think you're in a good shout for the improver of the season. I think.
I did until I broke my wheel at the weekend, wasn't I?
But you proved that you can't go downhill now, can you?
I think since I've got my friendly elbows out after I won nicest driver of the year, I just didn't like that very much. I thought I had to get a bit more
fair
Glaswegian coming out of me.
Fair play rules league, you won that one.
That's just, what's that? That's like employee of the month.
Yeah.
The burger fries until let's be truthful.
Oh, mate,
I've got 5 stars in his badge. So
I got employee of the month on building site once. It was the worst thing ever. They put my picture, every poster on everything as well. They knew what they were doing. They were proper mugging me off. I was like, oh, come on, man. I never come out of a good suggestion ever again. Keep your good suggestions to yourselves. It's basically what I would teach you.
I think it sounds a lot better, Neil saying, which is good now. So, not that many out in track, just out.
How's Coulthard's comms come through? Nice and quiet, yeah? I don't know, I'm looking at the chat, right, because I've got it on my phone now, so I can see the chat and what's thinking. I'm just looking at the chat like I'm talking to the phone, like there's someone there. Jesus Christ, I'm going loopy.
Yeah. I still find the chat hard because it's the real people's names that's on it now, and you're like, who the hell's that?
I kind of know most of them.
You know, the ones that have got the most outrageous handles in Twitter are coming in with the name Norman and all that in the chat. You're like, who the heck? You know, Death by Nature's 2010, but when you come into the chat, Norman Brown. What? Who the hell's that?
Colin Smith.
Who's this person that's been up in front of the stewards every Monday for wrecking every race? Oh, it's Colin. You know?
Colin, yeah. Colin again. haven't really got any crazy names in our, like, real names, I don't think. Lorenzo, maybe. Servi.
Yeah.
I'm a little quiet. Okay. It's alright, the other night on Sunday it came up, like, I was watching it back and, well, Sean was watching it back. I was really loud over everyone else. So we've got return of the Galea. He was loving these GT4s,
sunny holidays, haven't you?
Yeah, it'll be nice and brown now, nice and tanned. He's showing everyone his holiday snaps, him and his speedos.
Oh boy, I think that should be an instant.
That should go to an instant report, that one.
I'm not reviewing it, but...
Gross misconduct. It's just gross.
I'm letting the side down here. I noticed Shug's on his own, so he's got no flying Scotsman beside him tonight, so I'll be in the bad books.
So let's have a quick look at the standings. So Trigger's out in the lead by 28 points over Tux at the moment. Rightful in third place. Wizard in fourth. You're in fifth at the moment. That is gutting, isn't it?
It's going to plummet.
Probably your best season so far. Least DCs.
I've had no DCs. I've just got no wheel.
That's a disconnection if I've ever heard.
Just a small one, isn't it?
Would you? Because you're all set up on PC, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you not like it on PC, or do you prefer the Xbox community? And
thing is, the PC's an excellent bit of kit. So like, there's all the mods that you can go into with the normal Assetto Corsa. Everybody knows about that. Like, but the thing is, I know I can turn my Xbox on, and 9 times out of 10 it's going to work, isn't it? But the PC, there's updates. Like, the driver failed the other day. Something happened with the sound card. So, you know.
Yeah, there is the hardware issues.
Exactly. Whereas the 9 times out of 10, isn't it? The PC's great and the graphics are fantastic, but you've got all the driver issues, all the other stuff. Whereas the Xbox just works. So it'll be interesting to see. Let's see what the update, if they bring the update for the next gen consoles out. I think that'll be the deal breaker, won't it, for everyone, if they really improve the content. And imagine if they brought driver swaps in. I don't think you'd see anybody migrating across to the PC.
I've just noticed there's only 13 in. That's a bad turnout.
You know, I'm just checking the Discord to see how many had actually signed in. Yeah, so I'm just on it just now. But I noticed there was a good few, like your mainstays, like Medic's missing, etc.
Yeah, Medic's been missing, and you're out as well. Medic must be on these holidays.
It's 17 checked in, but so there's still quite a few missing. So I noticed there's no mover.
Mover normally sneaks in quite late.
Mango had checked in.
Mango's been hit and miss all season.
Yeah, so there's still a good few. Wait and see. There's always but track limits on this GT4 with this track.
Yeah,
that fast left-hander is just a nightmare.
We saw quite a few DTs. I think we saw 3 penalties in the last race. So I went for an interesting one on that side. Pretty clean drivers. Physics looking good in 4th place at the moment.
I really enjoyed the Lamborghini this year and the GT3s, but the GT4s are I don't know, I think you feel as if you're driving them, if that makes sense. They're a lot more involved, they're sliding about, you're having to manage the brakes, then the tyres are maybe good for a couple of laps and you've got to hold back, then charge again. I just feel a lot more involved, I think, when you're in the GT4s. They've been a real great addition.
I think if you like when you're dropping gear, if you're using real car, you wouldn't drop gears like you would in GT3. You do have to wait until the revs come down. So Well, obviously.
You're right, and it's taught you a lot better how to drive as well. Because if you, like for the BMW, for example, if you are coming down for 30-second, if you miss time that any bit, it just spits the back end right out. So you're really learning when to downshift. I always blip the throttle a wee bit as well to get the downshifts a bit cleaner as well. So I think it's been a welcome addition. That's why I'm just a bit disappointed. Well, Trigger's just appeared now, so we've got 14 in.
Yeah, disappointed that. When I say it's a bit of a poor turnout, it's not bad at all. I think most people...
We've had 2 races, I think most other people in the Xbox don't get anywhere close to that, so it's poor for our standards, but it's not at the moment, is it?
Yeah, I don't think it is that poor, so I think people make me feel bad, but I'm like, why am I feeling bad?
Not at all. Maybe jump on with Tux and see how he's getting on. He's battering in a good few laps out there. Maybe just try to run race fuel. I notice he's at 1:44.5 now.
Yeah, I forgot to write down the quickest lap last time. I think it was low 43. Yeah, because I was talking about could he get into the 42s.
Qualifying should be good then. Looking forward to it. Big Alan Hutch are always good to watch on that Chevy. The noise off it's unbelievable when it was chasing you down.
I like that when you've got the headset on, you can hear them coming up behind you,
outstanding.
Like, and where they are and everything.
It's a great big car, that. I noticed the BMW seems to be the one everybody's migrated across in the other league, but obviously I'm missing from it now. I think a couple of other boys that are missing were in it, but
yeah, there was quite a few, weren't there?
It's a hard car at first, and you have to get used to it. You have to put it in second gear even for the pit limiter, because first gear only goes up to about 30 odd mile an hour, so it's got 7 gears in it, so the gearing's quite high. I don't think I've ever had it in 7 gear in a race.
It's got 7 gears?
Yeah, it said, but I don't think, I was talking to the boys, I don't think, even Paul Ricard, it wasn't even getting, I think that's probably the longest, or even at Spa, I got up the hill, it's still the torque, you don't even get close to it. It might be, if anything else. It's just because it's such a low gearing, so that's why you notice the starts. The boys are quite quick, because first and second gear's just useless, to be honest. Yeah. Right, chat, who are we going for in qualifying? You're 1, 2, 3. I think Tux and Rightful Chip for me will be right up the top, but it'll be a bit of surprise. Big Al's usually got a bit of pace in the Chevy. Physicist is on it, yeah, definitely. Wizard Waz is good, just his consistency, I'd say, sometimes lets him down. He's always got really great pace. I've noticed that in the GT3s as well. I think he's quite quick. Mercedes
has looked quite good in race pace, but not too quick on quali. So I think it all depends on whose hands it in. The BMWs look strong tonight. Tux already looking strong alongside Lil Mon as well. Rightful splitting them in the Audi. Audi had a bit of a struggle in the last race. So we've got Glare in the second Mercedes, third Mercedes, fourth Mercedes. 4 Mercedes in there, jeez. 4 Audis, 3 Beamers, 1 Aston, which is a change because everyone was in the Aston last season.
It's a hard car for me. It's when I tried to use it on the PC when we started, but I just couldn't bond with it at all.
Yeah, no Ginetta tonight on in the second race. Willys has said, Gillies, sorry, Willys. It's because he told me it's Gillies, not Giles. It's Gillies. Gillies like Willys.
We'll just stick to... by the way, what was the chat with you and Andrews and Big Al on Sunday? We were into Master Chef, everything when we were going on there.
Oh, Al and his
Al's chat for please.
Al's anecdotes. Jeez, they're terrible. When he gets going, he's like, oh God, he's off.
Brilliant.
Bless him. It does. It adds a different layer to the show. So there we go. Quick dart. Who's got out first?
Hutch, I think, is going for it with Tux just behind them. interesting to see. The boys are all desperate to go out. Because it's such a long track, they should have just... I think you sometimes need to just wait a wee bit here and give it a chance, because it's got the longest, most depressing on the pit limiter ever. It's nearly as bad as Spa to get off the pits.
Yeah, you've had a mention, Lorenzo. Welcome back, dude. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. Now get out there and score some points.
It'll be okay, there's no real chicanes, is there, in Misano?
Well, that means he's going to be at the back somewhere then. Can't believe we're still talking about that today.
I know.
There are certain things in BoA that we still like, the GT4s, the first team battles and things like that. There's still things we still talk about.
Still talk about project cars with the Janetta days as well, let's be truthful. You know?
Sorry, cars.
Everybody's in the Megane because it was a free one, was it not, at that point? Loved it. Kind of beat it. It feels like such a long time ago. It's probably just the start of a year and a half ago or something.
Just over a year. ACC on Xbox bit about 13, 14 months it's been out now, so yeah, we've been going well over a year now, coming up to a year and a half. We're actually
right there at the start for our crazy Janetta GT5s they were, weren't they? Project cars.
Oh, GT5s, yeah, sorry.
They were, weren't they? Yeah. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
So, Hutch making his way round to be the first to start a timed lap.
Yep.
Let's get a little bit of on board. I've been asked by... Oh, it's not letting me change to him.
Yeah, I'm having some issues as well. That's exactly what I was just doing. Yep, I've got that. I'm on board with him just now. Just coming out onto the big straight at the back.
Yeah,
building up the pace.
I've been drawing the track maps. Well, I haven't got one from Misano. I did have it. I'll put it somewhere.
There'll be that much action packed on the track, one under you worry about what corners are going through. I still think the Janetta has got one of the best gear changes in the game, but the big Chevy here's not too far off it.
Chevy's big crunch of a shift up.
It's awesome, isn't it? I think it's the only car you probably don't... You could absolutely ram raid it and you'll probably not have that much damage to fix. It just feels as if you could just go through a wall in it.
It's because it's made of plastic.
I think this is American steel with aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminum? Oh, let's not go there. I notice he's got the traction control at 3 anyway. I think that's quite sensible. Let's see if he's going to set his first lap.
45.8, so not too quick.
No. I notice he's really struggling for some grip.
916 next coming over. So physics next come round. Let's get out of this view.
See what the BM Tux has done a 1444, so yep. Big Al's 1.3 off.
On board physics as he comes round turn 16, if I remember rightly. Makes his way across the line, puts himself into third. And then Wizard was coming round next. What can he do? He goes up to second. Nice. Adam, should I stop calling 5G? I said it properly the other day. It didn't sound right.
No.
Adam 5G. Yeah, Adam 5G. Goes
in Paul.
44.4.
Now we're talking.
So we're looking into 43s.
Yeah.
Right, some jerk
Such
chicken
a small
rice and
track
peanut.
map as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I can actually, because I've lost the chat screen on one thingy. because now we're on YouTube. Trigger goes into third.
Trigger's in third. Look at that's 0.81 Tux is.
Yeah, just 3 temps between top 3. Not even 3 temps. We've got Hutch.
Shug is still in the pits, so maybe playing that waiting game.
Hutch goes into 7th. And Big Al coming across the line again.
Improves slightly up to, yep, 4th. 0.88. Good, well looks as if I may have a decent wee battle now.
42. Rifle chip. Expecting to come out on top somewhere.
4th, I think you might have a bit more pace, another lap after that. Shug just coming out of the pits.
He does manage to wring an extra bit out of a car, doesn't he, with his...
Yeah, I think so.
Well, especially in the Bentley. Throwing down the gauntlet and the Audi. Sitting in 4th, so Wizard comes across the line. He's jumping out to the 3rd. Really tight between them guys.
It is, yep. Under a second between the top 6, which is outstanding. And I think it's only going to get quicker as we go in this session.
Adam doesn't improve.
Trigger coming round again as well.
Trigger makes his way round turn 16.
Had a load of understeer there at the last corner, but I think that's quite typical of the Audi.
It goes up into
second.
Nice.
Oof.
Galea coming round on his first lap. Yet to set a time. Down in 12th. And he goes into 10th.
We've got Tux coming again for another lap. See what Tux can do. Can he improve? He does, he's in a 43.7.
Nice.
That's set the gauntlet. I think he might just park it in the pits and see what the rest will do now. Got 4.32. Atomic.
Oh, missed him. Atomic
He's
Kitten.
into 4th.
Atomic Kitten, for Christ's sake.
187 little man syndrome coming through now for his fast lap. And he's stuck up into 7th.
618.
Yep. Yep's 12th. Okay. Wizard coming round again to have another go. And I think after that we'll have Shug to set his foot. No, but Shug's not there.
No,
dropped off.
It's Adam next. Wizard stays in 6th place. Adam's coming round. The company's sitting in 4th. Six tenths off the lead. Can he improve? He does not. So, and Trigger's coming round. No, he's not.
He's parked it. Yeah, he's parked it. I think next one's 14, which is Galea again. Here it comes. Have we lost someone? I think somebody dropped off there.
We've lost someone. Shug comes across the line. No, it doesn't. That's Galea. Galea doesn't improve though. Stays in 13th for now. Clearly in holiday mode still. Not getting up to speed. He looked really good before he went away. What happens when you take a break?
It's Shug. I think it dropped off his back end.
Okay. No, it couldn't have been Shug because Shug's already out on track.
Yeah, well, somebody's the back end anyway, so we're okay.
Hutch or Shock?
Excuse me?
Hutch or Shark?
Hutch a shark.
Oh.
Who's
Wizard
next?
Wizard again.
He's battering in the laps here. No improvement.
No.
54's next, Adam again.
5G.
Nice line through the last corner. Here it goes. Yep, he's jumped up a place to 3rd.
Nice. So big gap now. Galea next. Oh, Galea.
Yeah. The cameras are moving very quick on my YouTube. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, your
There
YouTube.
we go. That's us now.
So we've got 1.3 separate the top line. And then behind that, you've got 1.4 separate the rest.
Yeah. I think from 10th to 14th there's going to be a good battle as well, but I think some of the boys have still got some pace in them. I think they've been struggling for a couple of laps, so it might all change still with 4 minutes left to go. Who have we got next?
Gillard's just gone a bit
25,
quicker.
is that Big Al? Yep. Here he comes, let's see what Big Al can do. Yeah, good exit there at the last corner, good pace.
No improvement.
No change. It's getting busy now.
Shugs has gone into fourth.
Shugs jumped to 4th, yep.
Little Mon coming
This
round
one
next. Stays in 7th. 6.8.
Gib.
Man shot. Oh, no, it's Gib. Yep.
Yep, here comes Gib over the line. Oh, big jump up to 10th. Good lap. Wizard Waz is coming round again. Anybody told him this is qualifying and it's not the race?
It's like the magic roundabout.
I think he's got a sponsorship out here for the amount of laps he's going to do.
Stays in 8th. 874 Tucks next. Oh, double muted volume. He stays in 1st because he can't improve from that.
A wee lull now, it's got a bit quiet, a couple of boys just trying to start quick laps. I think the next one to actually set a fastest lap will be 14, is that? And that's Galea.
You
can lose so much time through the last section of this lap if you just don't get it lined up correctly. Quite technical. It's enjoyable, but if you get the pace and the flow going well. See what Galea can do if he can improve in the big Merc.
It looks pretty comfortable.
Good final. Yeah, it's smooth, isn't it?
He don't look fast though. That's a problem.
He's jumped up 1 spot, so he's actually improved. He was 3.1 off and he's 2.5 there, so he's made 6/10 of an improvement, so...
Softly,
Who's next?
softly, catch your
604?
monkey.
Yep, Chuck.
Triggers next. And no improvement from him. 43 physics. Not seeing the pace we saw in quali from him. Comes across the line to go 9th. 874. Currently the pole sitter. Tux comes round again. We'll have one more attempt after this. Doesn't improve. 37 Hutch currently sitting down in 12th. 2.1 off the lead, comes across the line and goes nowhere.
2.1, yep.
So rightful chip in the Audi makes his way around this fast right-hander. I don't know how you take this in the GT4s, this right-hander here.
Just down 2 gears and let it roll out. You've got plenty of room if you can. The Audi's a bit understeered naturally as a car, so...
Yeah, just shut. You can see him throw right out in the outside curb.
You can see he's turning early to try and neutralise the understeer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big Al also not showing that pace we saw in practice. Rightful comes across the line.
It's the exact same.
Big Al in the big Chevy.
Big Al, yep. Yep. Isn't it? Trigger and the Audi.
Trigger, where are you? He's 4th. That's where he is.
He jumped up, yep.
Tuck's coming round on his final lap now, so these will be the final laps.
Got Man Shark right behind them as well.
I know Trigger's got something up his sleeve. Tux comes across the line. Can he improve anymore? He does, ever so slightly. 916 Man Shark to come across the line now currently. He jumps up. to take 13th. Now we've got 37 Hutch sitting in 12th. Can he improve anymore? He does as well. They're all just pinching little bits.
I know, it's tiny wee bits.
Atomic having one of the greatest drives I've seen from him. Stays in 6th. Galea propping up the field. Only 2.5 seconds. Bins his lap, so that's it from him.
And who's 42 coming round
that's
there? Is
rightful
that
now.
Chip? Yep.
It's only rightful and Trigger left out there.
I think Trigger was last across.
I wonder who timed it like that. Like that.
Let's see if Chip can do it. Oh, big final corner there. Threw it in.
He held it. Can he snatch from Tux? Oh, no, he can't.
Double effort.
Can Trigger any other RD do what Chip couldn't? Let's see what Chip had to do through this last corner to get that.
Had to wait a long time, didn't he, get the power on there?
Yeah, it pulls up.
He's chopped it, I think. Yeah. There we go.
So there you have it.
That's it. Just look at the top 4. Trigger and Adam have got the same time.
Ridiculous. The whole grid's only
Especially
2.5
GT4.
seconds. 2.5 seconds between the whole lot. So you see they've got every variant of the car out there apart from Alpine and KTM. KTMs. So right, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back with you in a couple minutes. Okay, guys, welcome back. The guys are just starting their formation laps. Laps, plural. Oh.
So Steve in the chat is going for Tucks, Trigger and Chip as his top 3.
Yeah, Adam's got a nightmare of not keeping it together, so fingers crossed for him tonight. He's deserving of a win this season.
Definitely.
So let's have a look at the standings while they make their way around. So Trigger's currently out in the lead in the championship by 28 points. Tucks in second. Rightful in third. Wizard in fourth.
Phantom Guy in fifth.
And my sexy comms, Cocons in fifth. Shug in sixth, Al in seventh, and yeah, we're missing a few. We're missing Galea, Saidi, Mati, Muba, Medic, Tikka Masala, Mango, Will.
Yeah.
I know there's I think there's one or two cover drivers in. But yeah, still plenty to play for. Don't forget there will be like some sort of all-stars race at the end of the season. That'll be probably with the top 10. Which would be Lil Mon at the moment.
I might need to try racing with a control pad just to make sure I got a couple of points to stay in.
No, it won't work.
No, not a chance.
So Tux brings them towards the end of Sector 2. So Tux looking good for the win. He's another one who's been blighted by inconsistency this season. It's the consistent guys that have shown the way this season. Nico, Rightful, guys like that. You, when you've kept out of trouble.
I think people have just starting to learn that you can throw it away within the first couple of corners, but if you just stay out of it and have... Like, as soon as I've seen a pack in front of me or a big train and you're getting held up, I've just dived in the pits and just tried to get myself some clean air and just get your head down and see the amount of places you can jump on at the pit stops if you time it right. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's been great.
Galea's got a wheel glitch or something.
Yep, seen that in his chat. Hopefully he's okay. If he needs to jump into the pits and start because there's only 14, it might be worth it if you need to reset it.
So here they come, 2 by 2.
The sun just going down. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, should be a good one. So here we go. Approach the start line. It's green lights and let's race. Tux gets a good start away, but Rifle gets an even better start. He's got the outside line. Oh, it's going to be tricky.
It's tight there.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got somebody pointing backwards. I think it's Wizard was. Yep.
Tux got it wrong through there. Well, Tux is going backwards quickly.
Yeah, Wizard was is off in the background as well.
Oh, Shug's just been tagged.
Yep.
Shug's now all the way back. I think Big Al's done a right out of that. He's kept out of trouble. Rifle's the biggest winner. With Trigger in second place. Tuck's down in third now. Big gap already. You see, I think that was Physics getting it out on the dirty stuff.
Yeah, I think it was Physics, just hung it wide a wee bit there, but he's down in 8th now. He's got his big gap behind him. There seems to be 2 wee packs if you notice now. We've got quite a 54, 808 and 37 all together at the back.
Adam 5G's true to form, falling back at the beginning.
Galea's managed to get out of the pitch, which is good.
So Rifles got 1.6 lead over, 1.8 now over Trigger. Tux, after a poor start, goes down to third. With Shug in fourth, Big Al all over the back of him in fifth. We've got a train of Lil Mon, Atomic, and Physics has fallen off a little bit there.
He has. Chip's got the foot down right at the front now. Nearly 2 seconds from Trigger, as you've said.
Yeah, Chip's another one of you fellas, isn't he?
What do you mean, you fellas?
You fellas.
Alf Garnett chat coming out here and all that. What's going on, you fellas? Do you mean he's a fellow Scotsman, yes? I think he is, yeah. That's probably why he's driving the car with the best fuel economy in the game, isn't it? If you want to get all the tight jokes out and all that, let's go for it, you know, we'll just do the lot.
I never said that, I'm not racist.
So we've got Tux making his way back in third, Shug in fourth, we've got Big Al in fifth, Littleman sixth, Atomic seventh, Physicist is eighth, and then there seems a bigger gap back to Gibb, Manshark, Adam, Wizard Waz, Hutch and Galea's back in the pits. Unfortunately, I think he's still got a wheel issue. Trigger's just starting to find his groove now. It's coming down in small increments, but interesting to see the two Audis at the front.
Ball with the other Audi at the moment.
Yep, Atomic has got Physicist closing them down. That's a massive train now there, boys. Gibbs trying to get in the party as well.
Gibb is in the party.
Yes.
Oh no, sorry, I was looking at Physics, my bad.
No, it's just a wee bit behind, so he's getting there. See what happened here. This is always the braking points and what we can do coming in each section of turns. This right-hander's really hard to get right. You just kind of jump the curb and then get across the left-hander and get the power down for the long straight. This is just a wee bit far behind, and Little Mon's starting to pull away from him at the front. Hoping he got in the back of Big Al. Atomic's doing well, just picking his line, keeping going. What else is close up, I think?
This is definitely
Tux
the
is,
closest
yeah, well,
we've got.
Tux has got it down to a second now. He seems to have recovered from his start. He's got his foot down and looking to get a hold of Trigger at the front. He's down to 0.7 now. It's coming down and down.
As is Rifle's gap to Trigger's coming down as well, 1.6 now.
Big Al will be desperate to stay with Shug, and hopefully the two of them can just drag themselves back up.
Lil Mon under pressure from Atomic again.
Oh, Big Al's made a mistake there, just coming through the last, so Big Al's right behind him. Interested to see how the boys pay their pit stops now. Physicist is right on the back of Atomic, it's only 0.2. But maybe change to that.
This battle could really start closing together because they all seem to be on the same pace. So if Al and Shug start battling, then they're all going to start bunching up because Gibbs, as I say, is only 2 seconds behind.
See, I think this is where I was saying you've got to be a bit savvy about pitting, because you know the tyres will last if you race these cars. They're the endurance after all. You know the tyres are going to last if you do it right, even in the 28 degrees, 40 minutes. So if you're getting held up in traffic and there's a line in front of you, you might as well dive in early and get out and get some fresh air.
That's it.
We'll see what the boys do, but they might be. Sometimes the adrenaline takes over and you just love getting stuck in it as well, but don't you? So Tux is 0.5 off Trigger now. See if he's giving them a hurry up. It should be interesting now to see what happens.
The field's actually splitting, if anything, but they're all on the same straight.
Tux is having a go now, he's having a look. Trigger's a wee bit wide coming out of that corner there. I wonder if Tux might think about coming in soon. Oh, Trigger's going for it. I thought someone with the front might try it, so Trigger's coming into the pits.
I said that.
Interesting to see where he comes out.
I said that in a previous race.
Trigger always likes to go in quite early, but which is, I don't blame him. I quite agree. Sometimes there's no point in being held up in all that traffic, so he's in. We'll see when he comes out.
I think his tyres will fall off towards the end of the race, though. So wherever he comes out, he will fall behind towards the end of the race. We saw it with bump stop earlier.
Yep. So Atomic and Fizzes are still having a bit of a battle. Adam's right up with Manshark as well.
Really interesting. We saw this last race. They're all close together, but no real battles as such. As we say that, Adam's having a look at Manshark.
It was quite a distance back where he went for that one.
Yeah, I think that.
I noticed he's got the green on Adam. I wonder if he's helping out, taking my place today. I thought he was in this league.
No, I'm not too sure.
Anyway. Oh, he's nearly in the back there.
Let's
a lot of speed carried through there.
You know he is in it. But he might be driving as a reserve in every race.
Yeah, maybe that's what it's been. So Trigger's back out in 13th, I've noticed. Chip's went into the pits, so there goes Chip. Keep an eye on him to see when he's going to come out.
Probably can see Tux coming.
I was wondering if he's going to try and... The Trigger's the one for him to watch if he's going to make the undercut or not. I think... Trigger's just coming onto the back straight, so it's going to be tight. Manshark's in as well. I think Chip might get out of it. It's not moving yet. 30 seconds. Trigger just coming through the last complex now. And Chip's down, but you know how long it takes to come out of this pit lane, so we'll see.
Just on ball with Trigger now, he's just coming round up to
So
the final corner.
It's going to be tight.
I think Rifle's going to be okay.
Yep. But he's still not off the speed limiter yet. Oh, he's just off the speed limiter now.
He's going to have a bit of a gap. He's going to be on cold tyres though.
Yeah, he's got a decent gap.
Maybe that's one reason the undercut did make a difference earlier. But well, we didn't here, but Manshark's exiting the pits as well.
So on track we've still got Physicists right up behind Atomic. I wonder if one of them's going to make the call to get in the pits soon.
The little one's caught up on the back of Shug and Al.
Yeah, Big Al's just 0.6 off a Shug as well. Tux has got a 5-second gap to Shug. Physicist has been close for a good few laps, but just doesn't seem to have the pace to get past at the moment.
So in these cars, that really seems a struggle to overtake. Just a hell of a lot of following. Nice for trains.
Oh, who's that off the back? Who's that little man lost it? He's on the grass. He's going to get it back on. Yep, he's back on. He just seems to have dropped a wheel coming out of that corner. I don't know what happened. A strange place for him to go off. Maybe just clipped the curb. And
bailed.
He's managed to rejoin, but he's quite a bit down. That's a pity because he was right in there.
He's down in 6th now. So Rifle didn't do that much. Sorry, Trigger didn't do that much damage to Rifle on the first lap. So it's going to be interesting where Tux comes out to this then. So Big Al, bit of a cushion behind him again, 2.6 seconds to Atomic Kitten. Shug just 7.7 in front of him. Nice battle between these two so far. Al playing the long game, I think, because she Shug's on the pace.
Couldn't have timed that any better as Big Al just dives into the pits.
Yep.
I wonder if Tux will just stay out as long as he wants, because if he's got the pace at the front and he's building a gap, then there's not really any point in coming in, is there? He'll have the tyres at the end as well.
Do you fancy joining in a little bit on Friday night, or Friday or Saturday night for comms? Cool.
Yeah, I'll give you a shout, no problem. Who we got coming out? I think Big Al. Hutch just came in as well. That's what I was trying to see. It's Hutch that's come in behind them. It's the two Chevys that are in together. I should. Hopefully, we're going to get a pack going together, because we're getting a week. There's still a good pack from Atomic down. It was really great racing. Gibbs in there as well now that we're watching at the moment on screen.
So just a bold right
Well,
foot.
yep.
See where he comes out. So Al's on the move already. As you say, long old pit.
42 is just about to go past, so he's going to be miles ahead of Al. Next is Trigger. I think Trigger obviously will still be ahead. They were ahead on track anyway, so I wouldn't expect him to jump the pit, but
he's not going to be much behind. I think he's going to be closer to Trigger than Trigger is to Rightful.
yeah, I think you might be right. Yep. Interesting.
Could be.
Hutch is just coming out as well now, so half the pack's been in, still got a good train at the front. Little Man has managed to get back into pace and he's up behind Physicists again, which is good to see, so didn't lose too much with that wee off.
You know, you see some of these guys doing a lot better with GT4. Do you reckon GT3s is just a little bit too much for them? GT3s are more their styles? The ones who show their real pace and consistency?
I think it's... yeah, as I said, I think you just get into a groove with these. I think sometimes the GT3 is... the setup needs to be absolutely spot on. You know yourself when you were driving your Ferrari, what you were trying to do, how to get it. I think these, you can slide them a bit more, get the tyres going kind of a wee bit more forgiving at times, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it's usually the same boys that are quick, and the GT3s that are quite quick, and the GT4s as well.
Oh yeah, you look at the Tux. Well, Shug, we've not really seen him in the GT3. I thought we were going to see him in the academy, but he backed out.
He raced in the British one, he was quite quick with us, I remember, but...
and that's how you decided you was going on to the Lambo, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's not bring that up, because I was second behind Bennett, sure, with 1 lap to go, and it disconnected me, so I had so, but yeah, I think that was a good proving ground for testing out cars for me, because I'd been stubborn, hadn't I, and stuck with the GTR for 2 seasons, and then went to the McLaren, and the McLaren just didn't agree with me, so fair enough. But I do enjoy the GT4s. We've got Adam in the pits now as well, so we'll see where Adam's going to come back out.
And Tux is in the pits now. I think Tux could come out massively in front here.
Yeah, I think it could be a good bit ahead of Rightful Chip, because if you look for where Chip is on the track, he's just coming onto the long straight.
This could be a massive jump.
As long as he's stopped and he's get in these box and he's up quick enough, then I think he's well ahead. See, I'm just on board with Chip, watching him coming round to see how he's doing.
Less than half hour to go. Tuck's still not on the move yet. Right,
a bit tighter than we think. He's dropped now, there he goes. So as long as he's fine.
Yeah, he's going to be out of front, but how much by?
Yeah.
I know. It's going to be pretty close.
It's close, look, yeah.
We can hear him. We can hear Rifle coming. It's still not on the power yet. Rifle coming around the second bend.
He's going to jump him.
Oh, it's going to be a look how close is. Oh, Tux's comes out.
I think, Rightful. I think he let off the power a tiny bit
I
there.
think there was an instant
Might
coming.
get him now, with the slow tyres, this is it. Could be a
Yeah,
cutback.
cold tyres, but Tux comes back at him. Rifle's been really,
Come on, get the power down there. Oh.
So Tux has come out in front.
We have a chance in here. Coming into this very slow kind of hairpin this bend. Oh, go on, Rightful, you've got a chance now. The BMW is strong on the brakes, but that's one thing. Oh, he's Tux a wee bit deep. There's a chance for the drag down the straight. This could be good now. Here we go. A drag race down the straight. BMW's a quick car, but yep, look at the difference in the pace in that Beamer. Tux has just managed to drive away from him down the straight there. Right, we'll be hoping to have a go maybe for the last couple of sections.
This is allowing Trigger to close back in on them. Trigger was on about the same pace as Rifle as well.
Atomic's just come in the pits now, so we've only got 5 left or still to pit. So Trigger will be seeing that up ahead, hoping these boys are going to get in a battle, thinking I can just jump in and get ahead if this happens.
Well, it's strange how it's worked. The undercut worked massively in previous race, but the overcut, sorry, has worked even better. So let's see if it works out for Shug.
Tux has usually got a really quick pit strategy when he comes in. That's what lets me down. I'm terrible for stopping on my marks. I'm wondering if he just didn't. It's quick because I thought there'd been a bigger gap than that. Well, he was about 6 seconds ahead when he came in, so. We'll wait till the last couple of pit stops happen and then it'll kind of sort itself out. They're kind of well spread out at the moment. You can see quite a lot of gaps.
Oh yeah, them drivers who haven't pitted yet, they'll slot into them gaps.
Yep. So we've still got 25 minutes to go, so plenty of time. Track temperature's dropping slightly. It's went from 28 to 26, so it'll be interesting as well when you come out in cold tyres. These are always a handful the first couple of laps when you come out of the pits.
GT3s are bad enough with the blankets.
Yeah. My tyres were blue last week at Spa the whole race because it was on that clement conditions, so I just couldn't get any heat to come in it at all. It was horrendous, so I was over the moon with the result that I managed to get with that. I think the tyre blankets make such a big difference in the GT3s.
Yeah.
You know, you can be straight on it, can't you, when you come out?
Yeah, but you'd be all over the place if you didn't have them. Well, I suppose well, you don't. I suppose when you can't, you know what it's like when you sat in the pits too long.
It's interesting because a lot of the boys do the fuel calculation and even put in that they've got the formation lap, but if you go and hammer it on the formation lap, you end up tanking half of the fuel out it, so you need to be very careful.
Yeah, because you're revving up in first gear.
I just go up and down. People think I'm trying to get heat in the tyres, but they don't realise they're just absolutely thrashing the fuel, so it's you need to just be careful. I think Tux is starting to get away now, just nearly up to a second. You can see Adam chasing down Atomic in front of him.
Still the front 5 yet to pit. Wizard's not having a great race really, is he?
Well, he was last on the first lap, so to be honest, he's managed to drag himself right back up with a spin. I tried to get into the replay, but it was doing that lovely floating cars thing, so we couldn't really view it. But I don't know what happened at the start, but he was facing backwards after the second corner, so from being last to drag it back up there, he's jumped. Little Mon's jumped in the pits now, so let's see when he comes out.
Yeah, I reckon he should come out around Atomic Kitten. Oh.
Yeah, I think Atomic, Big Al, maybe.
Chaotic atomic, not atomic atom. Jeez.
Yeah, we need to chip in and ask him to change his gamer tag just so you could commentate on the poor guy going forward. You know?
Mean, yeah, well, Shug done it, didn't he? So, and now I call him. Now I call him his proper name. So if you change the name, I'll call you what it used to be.
Wizard is right up the back of Gib now, but Gib's going steady. Good to see.
Yep. Well, it's hard to tell where they are really with yet to pit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's nice to have a battle no matter where you are on the field. In the field, sorry.
I think Adam's going to try to get close. So here comes Little Mon. He's out. Where is he out?
He's come out behind.
Yeah.
Behind Adams.
So he's 11th. What to do now?
He's going to have some nice rubber for the next 20 minutes though, where the other guys are going to start struggling.
This is then. So here we go. This will be interesting to see. Could be given a big gap to Shug to keep going. Oh, Atomic's a bit wide there. Just as you moved off him, he's got
Wizards in the
Adam
pits as
right
well.
down the side of him. So it only leaves Gib and Shug left to pit, so it should start to sort itself out now.
Yeah, I think Gala's had a good comeback. I'm not too sure, unless he's just getting a lap back.
Fizzus is down already and going, so Wizard's not dropped yet. Just dropping now.
And there goes Owl.
So it's good.
Owl's well clear this, so and
Yeah, very.
it's
Is
this
that coming now?
it's this battle they're going to come in, slot into.
Going to this is it. Yep, here we go.
There we go. So we're going to have. I don't know.
He's got a bit of a gap there, isn't he? They're a bit bigger than before.
So Physics has done really well there. He's pulled himself back into contention. So he's technically in 5th at the moment, but we don't know where Shug's going to come out.
Shug's coming in the pits right now. There's Shug pit.
And with Wizards down in 10th now, so you'd imagine Gibbs going to come down somewhere
Gibbs
around
came in
there
as well. Gibbs came in as well, yep. So this will tell us the lie of the land for the rest of the race.
So
There's a
Tux,
massive gap that they've come in now, haven't they? But we look.
Tux pulled a massive lead over Rightful now.
Yeah.
So he's in his own zone there.
It's going to be well clear, isn't it?
And then Big Al's some 7 seconds behind Trigger. Lil Mon having some adventures tonight. Down in 11th, closing in on Wizard.
I'm not on board with Shug to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, so let's watch Tux. So Tux should come out well clear, as should Rightful. And then comes Trigger. And Big Al.
And he's down now.
Both down. Yeah. I wonder if Shug had some damage or something there, because he's
a long
really,
pit.
yeah, he's lost because Gibbs coming out with him. He's lost out massively.
Yeah, big time.
He's going to come up behind
Still
Lil
getting
Mon.
close Gib is behind him. I'm just on the Gib to see where he comes out.
There
Gib
he
looks
is.
as if he's actually gained a wee bit, I would say, on there.
No.
Oh, yeah, I think he might be right.
Yeah, so something's happened with Shug
Yeah.
there.
So he's right behind Adam.
Who's in 7th, so he's down in 8th now.
Yep, so put the foot down and go for it here now, after that.
So Big Al's probably the winner. Yeah, well, Tux definitely the winner out of that, out of the pits.
Just letting the timing settle out as you because. So I think
Last
Little
18
Mon
minutes.
seems to be the closest to Wizard was. If I think that might be the one. On you can have Adam and Atomic still, but
You've got Was closing in on Shug as well.
yeah,
Big
one to
time.
watch. We'll just keep a eye on this Little Mon battle with.
Oh,
Wizard
there's
Was
been
at the
an
moment.
instant.
Oh no, who's that?
I don't know. Was that Atomic? It looks like it might have been Atomic and Adam.
Yeah, I'll go back and have a quick look if I can.
So they're all bunched together now. We got about 6-7 cars all starting to close together. Looks like we've got teammates Shug and Adam line astern. See someone else going. Is that? So Little Mon's coming at Atomic as well. So Atomic's struggling in this last phase of the race.
Got this replay lined up if you want to show it. Just let me know.
Yeah, let me just make sure I've got the page ready. 1 second and go. Let's hope it works.
Could you see Adam here on Atomic? So Adam's just coming from behind, just decides to go down the inside and just a slight tap in the back corner and it's sent Atomic round. So just a bit unfortunate, just Adam seen a gap and went for it and tried to put his nose down the inside and just tapped him and round he went.
Have it played or not? Yeah, it did. Sorry, it was lagging on my screen.
Adam,
1,
to the
2,
wee gap, just
3,
went for it.
4, 5, 6. 6 cars going through the same sequence of corners half an hour into this race. Adam and Shug leading this train. Wizard Was, Atomic, Little Mon on the end of it. Gibb trying to keep hold of it. Tux.
Good to see, isn't it? Tux is off. I think we'll just write Tux off and leave him to it, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's off there in the background. Who was that?
I didn't see that.
Some bit of lag going on there from someone. Something was quite red. System is just playing catch up after the replay. Apologies.
Nice sight around Misano. 11 o'clock at night. Pissing off the neighbours.
The boys are doing good to stick with
Oh,
it.
Atomic's just got it really wide there. This is going to allow Little Mon to close in, surely.
BMW's got some grunt. Got a difference in the speed there, even though he got it wrong. Yep, here he comes.
Oh, he's just had to back out of it last second.
I think there's a wee bit of glitching going on there just with Atomic. He's got some issues. Little Mon will be desperate to get past.
Yeah, I wonder if he's messed up his tyre pressures.
He seems to be really struggling, doesn't he? Look at this difference coming down the straight here. I know the BMW is quick, that I've said before, but Littleman's just backed out a bit, but thought better of it. Maybe just, oh, he's a wee wide again there. If I can get the power down now, can I get alongside him? Or see what Littleman can do. He's going to hang it out the outside. Can he go right the way around? Oh, he's good on the brakes there. Should be able to get it clear now.
Oh, Littleman's gone sideways.
Oh, he got the grip away. Should still have enough grunt down here, but Diamond, this is when you see the BMW coming into its own. Don't know if I think attempt it down and really trying the brakes.
It's got such a strong turn in the Audi though. I know it's got the understeer, so hasn't got the second phase of the corner too well.
It's good to see the two of them battling here because the BMW is strong on the brakes and it's also got a bit of grunt, but the Audi just seems to have a bit of turning pace there, doesn't it? Even though the understeer. Oh, he's close now. He'll try it into the first corner.
So I'm going to the middle.
Yep, defensive, as he's allowed to do.
Oh,
There's a chance.
Oh, he tries.
I thought he was going to go. I had to think about it there, didn't he? And then stopped. Dodgem's going on now, a bit of weaving.
Yeah, this isn't an easy track to overtake, clearly.
You just need to line it up and just on this. I think his chances when he gets onto that back straight, if he can just get side by side with him, he'll be able to get the turn in. Because he'd done it previous, but obviously he just had a tiny bit much pace and lost the back end coming out the corner. I think if he's a bit far off now, but if he can just Gibb was closing in behind, but he just went off a wee bit.
And that train's definitely split up now. Oh, I tell you what's not split up. The battle between Trigger and Rightful.
Yep, 0.5.
So I'm assuming Trigger's had an issue somewhere.
Chuck's still 1.4 off Adams, not really making much of an impression on him. Physicist has just went quietly out about his business in fifth as well.
Yep, that's where he wants it. Nice and quiet. No drama.
Little one's dropped back a right bit. Watch Trigger here. It's 0.8 now. Battle of the Audis. Chuck's checked out, he's off skate.
So with 10 minutes ago, Tuck's is 12 seconds out in the front of Rightful. Rightful now, less than a second between him and Trigger. Big Al and Physics in no man's land in fourth and fifth.
Wonder if Chuck's struggling with his tyre pressure. Wizard Was is only, saying that as soon as I went on Wizard Was, I'll apologise for the commentator's cuss. He's straight on the grass, he was only 0.5 of a second behind, so I'll take the apologies for that one. Little Mon is right back up Atomic, by the way, just now. This might be the one to keep an eye on. He's desperate to get past now, you can just tell the change in his driving style. Only 0.3 behind now, Little Mon. He's got a good drive at this long straight. This could be an opportunity. They're hunting down Wizard Was as well in front.
Wizard seems to have measure of him once again. On that straight, on that exit, that hairpin, the Audi just seems to get powered down early enough.
Atomic's just placing his car really well into that entrance of that corner and is just getting the power down. If you watch it for the more technical stuff, Little Mon's right on top of him, but he's just placing his car, which he should be doing, which is great to see. And then Little Mon's just dropping off a bit now. I don't think it's finished with Trigger and Chip at the front either. He's flashing away his lights. Trigger.
Getting towards the final stages of the race. A couple of little battles building up.
I'm on board with Trigger at the moment. He's flashing his lights out at Chip. He's desperate to get past.
And Trigger's.
There's more to,
Chip's not going to be.
I think there's more to come here, Diamond. I just don't think this is finished.
I don't think Rightful's going to be fooled by some flashing lights.
Yeah, not at all. This is where it's interesting, because you think the both of them are in the same car, but you don't know what they've done at their pit stops with tyre pressures, etc. So there'll be completely different feeling cars out there with the setups and the tyre pressures.
Different lines, different driving styles. You look at Mercedes, Hamilton and Bottas, it's completely different driving styles.
So different talent as well, but
7 minutes to go. They've just crossed the line. That'll be 4 more laps. I'll make it.
yeah, I'd say so. If they're still doing the 145 pace, I think when I was on Tux last time, so it's also up to his pace. So yeah, it's obviously it's only tyres only that you can do in the pit stop in this championship. There's no refueling allowed. All the boys should have started the fuel out at the start.
I'm going to start calling this the graveyard stream.
I think so. Is this the one that
It is a
too
struggle.
long?
Like,
Yeah.
it is a struggle. This time night. And the racing's great. It's not the racing that's, mate. It's just the time. It's horrible.
Yeah. But it suits, I think, a lot of us that have got younger kids and stuff like that. You can get on. So we appreciate that it was split up. I think it's good.
Oh, the racing is perfect timing for a lot of guys, as you say.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is the quietest race that I've ever been on. There's been hardly any incidents or anything for us to report. Only Little Mon's very close again, really close actually. I wonder if Atomic struggled. Always seems to be this bit, then we go on and he gets the power down at that corner onto the straight, doesn't it?
Well, currently I've got 4 incidents written down to have a look at and save.
Yeah. Which is what we want. We want it nice and clean.
Yeah, on track.
And it feels a bit more touring car-like, but as well, doesn't the GT4 that you can get a wee bit bumping?
Right, BoA eSports, right, I want clean, nice racing. BoA TV,
Yeah.
I want crashes, I want everything.
That's a fair point. Yeah. We'll be doing all the clickbait titles. Massive crash and shite, and it's nothing, you know.
It's not even a crash, it's not even racing.
No.
it's
Controversial commentators.
It's a
Killed
22-year-old
batteries or something like that, you know.
Controversial commentators. David Coulthard caught up in controversy.
Yeah.
Oh, Trigger just made an audacious
Trigger,
move. What did he do? It's like he just made a bad tackle and dived.
Yeah, I'm going to put the replay on for that.
I've got that. I think I don't know whether he outbraked himself or anything. That was a racing incident. I don't think that was anything
That's
to worry
because we were
about.
praising it. Let's have a look.
Little Mon's still coming back at Atomic. So once again, guys, our next stream will be on Friday for our record attempt of a 24-hour stream. I don't know, it's probably not a world record. I'm pretty sure someone's streamed for 24 hours before. Maybe BBC. Yeah. They've done it before.
just a wee bit.
But for us,
for us.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be the longest Xbox ACC stream. It's got to be a record there.
Might well be. Yeah, we'll get that in the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah,
why not?
We should try and get that in the Book of Records. I don't know.
Do you want to have a look at this? Do you want to have a look at this? He's just outbraked himself racing incident. You were saying? I've got the
you ready?
replay ready. Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll just. I'm not even going to commentate on it because you just obviously thought it, so in case it goes to the panel. So I'm just going to press play just now and we'll let it go.
Oh. Yep. Ready when you are, mate.
You can just see here, he's just a bit over speed, tries to go down the inside and just rubbing the doors, but then unfortunately when he tries to put the power back down, he's lost it and he's away off, so we'll see if anything comes of that. It's giving Rightful a chance to get away.
It's a funny one, that was, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did see a gap. I think Rightful was a bit later on the brakes, but I don't think it was there to go for, but that's not for me to say. I have to stay impartial.
Yeah. You know me, I am very impartial. So
we've got 2 minutes left.
Has lost out to Wizard. Wizard's now up into 7th. And go back to Atomic. And Lilmont needs to be battling for the whole race. And I say the whole race since the pit stops.
32 minutes I think they came out on, so
a long
see
time.
What happens.
Oh, Little Monster's got it wrong. Sorry, Atomic.
But he's got the right line coming through there. I wonder if Little Mon's struggling a wee bit with his car, because I think it would have been challenging, because he seemed to hold off there when you could have been right in amongst it.
Tux is going to be there. I think there's going to be one more lap after this.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, where he is in the track, I think he might. This might. One more. That's up. Yep.
It could be close. 1 minute. Yeah, it's not going to take a minute to come round there. I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, physicists, as I said, we've got Big Al in 4th, physicists in 5th, Adam, Wizard was, and Shug, Atomic, Little Man, Gib, Hutch, Manshark, and unfortunately Gilly had an issue with his wheel, but he's stuck at it. Points, everybody gets points in this division, so if only been 14, he'll get a decent bit of points for sticking at it.
Gilly, what's your gamer tag, mate? Gilly like Willy. I can't believe you used that.
If that's his gamer tag, is Shug just starting his final lap. Thank goodness for the interruption there for that dodgy commentary.
Oh, Shug's gone wide. He's gone really wide. Is he going to stop him from going sideways? Just about.
Just caught it. I wonder if Shug just put the wrong tyres on or something like that, because he's completely dropped off it, or the tyre pressures have been wrong. He's really struggling.
It's so easy to mess up your tyre pressures in this game. It shouldn't be.
Steve is awake. That's who it is.
Ah, nice to meet you, Willie.
Shug's just coming.
Where did you finish tonight, Steve? So
15-second gap to Chip now from Tuck, so yep, I think it's all. The only one we've got left is the one we've been watching all the way through, I think. Diamond and Little Mon, but I think the frustrating's coming out. Little Mon will need to go for it here if he's going to do it. He's right up close. There's a big braking zone at the bottom, so let's see if he can manage it on the brakes.
He's doing the same thing. He's doing. I would have put him off and gone down the middle.
He's making the drive out of here, but this is the only thing. Atomic's not weaving, so he's doing what he should do, sticking it right in the middle of the track. No problem with that.
Oh, 584.
Trigger's got a trigger.
Oh
Trigger's
no!
got a drive through.
On the last lap, so he's going to pick up a massive penalty.
That'll be that outside corner I told you about, the fast right hand bend. You just drift out and you get track warnings on it all the time. Well done, Tux. He's across the line, finished.
And then Rifles.
Chip.
Well, we don't know
Trigger's
where
obviously. Well, I have to take 30 seconds because he's obviously never had a chance to come in the pits.
That's gonna be a big drop.
What a great drive for physicists. Great to see, no incidents, cross the line. Adam, well done, nice colours. Hope you stepped in for me, that's good points. Wizard was. Next across the lines, Shug to pick up 8th. And then we've got this atomic kitten and
Great battle, that was great battle.
Well done, boys, that was enjoyable. Keep us entertained.
Gibb picking up 11th, Hutch in 12th. And then the Man Shark. We'll be on board with him in a little while because he's got a long way round. But yeah, well done guys. Well done Tux picking up that win. Rightful second place. We're going to have to wait until we get the timings in to see where Trigger.
I think once the Man Shark comes across, it'll self-adjust. So I think Trigger's, look at there's only 4 seconds, 6.
Oh, that's going to be unfortunate.
Are you going for 11th?
I think about 11th, nah, maybe 10th.
10, yeah, 10th. It's 0.3 Littleman, but it's we'll see now. It's going to do it. So we'll find out.
Oof, 10th.
He's 10th. Oh, Trigger.
Oh, mate.
Unlucky. That's heartbreaking.
Well, what does that makes a massive. That looks like.
Big out with a podium. There we go.
So Trigger, yeah, Tux. I think Tux is probably going to be winning the championship after this.
I think that might be, yep.
Yeah. So
have a look, but I think.
And Rifle's going to be maybe possibly jumping Trigger. No, getting closer to Trigger anyway.
Oh, you'll be gutted with that because, yep.
Al's going to make a
it's
big
always this track.
Leap up as well. I think it's going to jump up. It's going to be up near you. I think.
Well, indeed, yep. I'm going to plummet. You hope that is what it is.
Well, you never know.
I just need to put up with my ugly voice now and my dulcet tones on the commentary for the next couple of weeks until my wheel comes back.
Well, Luke managed to do half a season and finish 4th last season, so.
There's a key word there. You said Luke, but.
But Dave, thank you very much for joining me, mate. I really appreciate it.
A pleasure.
So, yeah, definitely made that a hell of a lot easier. The graveyard.
Yeah.
The graveyard.
Well done, boys.
Thank you guys for joining us on stream once again. Hope you enjoy watching it back. Don't forget to drop us a like and make sure you subscribe. So we will be back, as I say, on Friday for the 24 hours at Spa. It's going to be a challenge. So I'm going to be joined with all sorts of people during the day. So
that'll be good. Yep.
Yeah. But looking forward to it. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Dave, and we shall see you. Yeah, Friday. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
Oh. Killer.
Alright with it? Yeah, there was nothing much happening. That was hard for the 2 hours there because it was quite quiet.
Yeah.
So there was no really. Usually, if I've got